fuck is gonna stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never ever get. You'll never be that.
Now y'all saw that video off the rock. Now y'all saw that video off the top, right? And yeah, this is gonna be another standalone video because I couldn't wait for the show to talk about this. I saw this video from my boy Black Conservative Perspective, and I thought this was hilarious. All right, y'all remember we talked about that video from Just Non-Hilarious over there. But I agreed with her, and so now we gotta talk about, apparently it wasn't just a back and forth between her and another TikToker. It was actually there's actually a war going on, and I'm all here for it. All right, so before we get into it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. We got a bet going on. If we get to 6,000 subscribers by the time my birthday come around, which is on September 9th, then I'll wear clown makeup for an entire week on stream. But we got to get there first. So let's go ahead and jump into this video, man, because we got a lot to talk about. Let's do it.
This is what I mean when the transphobia just comes out, the audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods, you don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person, but as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like,
now, I believe this was the video that Just Hilarious was responding to when she made that video. And Just Hilarious is getting a lot of backlash for it, and she's, all this whoop-de-whoop. And I believe this is what she was responding to, because this comment in this person's video says, damn, cis women can't have a damn thing, not even something as annoying as periods. And the trans woman said, you know what? You don't own periods. And I'm just over here cracking up. We're going to continue, though. We're going to continue because, and we're going to skip a little bit in. We're gonna hear from a Black Conservative Perspective, but here's another video by a Black woman who is speaking out against this nonsense, right?
A lot of biological women who feel like, biological men are invading their spaces.
While everyone is in an uproar about who can bleed and who can't, men have become so obsessed with women that they want to turn into one. And I find it quite flattering that womanhood seems so great to you guys. Y'all know me, you may not like what I gotta say, but I'm gonna say it anyways. In recent conversation, there's been a lot of uproar between trans women and real women. In my opinion, I think the most misogynistic thing that a man can do is reject his biology as a man and go into women-dominated spaces telling other women how he's a better woman than them because it's based off of his feelings of how he perceives a woman to be, while walking in society emulating what he believes a woman looks like by replicating other women. When we're discussing womanhood, I cannot go to another woman and ask her what it feels like to be a woman, because being a woman is not a feeling. However, being a woman, I absolutely am subjected to my reproductive organs that identify me as a woman. And saying that doesn't mean that I'm less than a woman. It just means that that is the beginning of my woman origin and my woman experience. And for the women who can't have a baby, we still recognize those women as women because they do have the reproductive organs to do so. However, we also understand that something is medically wrong with them. I will give credence to the fact that women are not the only people who have a period if we're identifying them that way, because non-binary people or trans men actually can also have a period, but at the basis of it, we call those biological women. However, when you're talking about trans women, we understand that that is something that biologically impossible you cannot do. The power struggle here that comes into play is when there is a very small minority of people imposing onto a larger group of people that are telling them what they would like to be called, how they would like to be treated, how they would like to be pronounced, and how they would like to be identified, but then you're imposing terminology onto them that they have yet to accept. So I must appease your feelings friends calling you by the pronouns that you identify with as, because you have chosen to make this decision about putting on a wig and putting on nails and putting on a dress. However, when I tell you I reject terms like birthing person or breastfeeder or real woman or biological woman or cisgendered woman, at this point, then I should just understand and accept it because science says so. But science also says at the basis of your DNA, you are biologically a male. So why are we not listening to science all the way across the board? Seems a little hypocritical to me.
Then again,
Woo! Oh my God! She hit the nail right on the head right there. She hit it on the head. But we're gonna continue. I think that she's absolutely right. Like, why is it that I must call you by your pronouns and all of this whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop? But then when the woman says, don't call me a cis woman, don't call me a birthing person, don't call me a menstruating person, that's a problem. Oh, that's what the science says. What? Stop this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? But it's too late now. You know what I'm saying? We already, you can't get bonus hole out of my vocabulary. I will never say vagina or punani again. It's straight bonus hole. And I'm not doing it because I'm trying to make the trans people feel better. I'm doing it because, ladies, you have created a society that is so degenerate and so stupid and coddles people's emotions so much that you literally have actual licensed doctors running around out here talking about we're not going to call it the vagina anymore. We're going to call it the bonus hole to protect the feelings of trans people. This is your doing. You did this. Let's continue.
this is a I told you so type of video, okay? I'm a third party in this, okay? So in this case, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna laugh because like the black
Facts.
people in Chicago that's complaining about illegal immigration, all I gotta say,
we're gonna get into that later today on the show too,
is that, look, this is what y'all signed up for, right? This is the end result of feminism, right? This is the end result of feminism. This is the end result of voting Democrat, supporting progressives, okay, who push this type of stuff, right? Who are for kids being exposed to this type of stuff, which, again, in the future, what's going to happen, you're going to have more of these biological males that become women that basically try to, you know, take over womanhood and claim ownership over womanhood and invade women's spaces. But again, we were called bigots, right? We were called bigots for saying, look, y'all don't want this, right? Look, y'all don't want all this stuff you're pushing for when it comes to feminism, trying to act like
really unhappy. A lot of real women are really unhappy. A lot of real women are.
let's watch this.
A lot of cisgender women are just unhappy. Let's use the term that they love. A lot of real women are really unhappy. A lot of real women are really unhappy. A lot of real women are really insecure.
What? What the fuck?
This is a biological man, by the way, if you didn't know.
And a lot of real women are really bothered that trans women really look better than they really do.
Boy, you notice something that I have picked up on? Women who become men or trans men don't try to mansplain to real men what it's like to be a man. Why is that? Right? Why is that?
I don't know. I don't really encounter too many trans men. I'm gonna be honest with you. I see trans women all the time. I don't see too many trans men. So, hey.
Because you have biological males or men who become women try to mansplain or womansplain, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure exactly what you call it in this situation. They try to womansplain or mansplain to real women or biological women what it is to be a woman, right? But you never see that in reverse. That's a fascinating observation.
Since they really want this real word, bitch, you can have it. Girl, you can have it. Girl, it's not my fault that you mistaken my happiness and my femininity as a challenge. Sweetie, when I was identifying how feminine I was and how far I wanted to go
does she come across as a happy person to you? Let's keep it all the way 1,000. Cause you're happy, huh?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Like, come on, man. Ain't nothing happy about this. You gonna be on the surgical table for the rest of your life with them implants and what you've done to your body. You're gonna be going to a doctor once every 2 weeks for the rest of your life. Like, come on, man. You ain't fooling no damn body.
I wanted my inside to match my outside. Had nothing to do with you. Okay? Because it seems like y'all only have so much to say when it comes to competition. It really seems like y'all only have so much to say when it comes to tearing somebody else down. Girl, nobody want to be.
Now, I will agree with that, black women. I will agree with that. Y'all only got a problem when it's messing up your shit. And this is the problem with a female-led society. I keep telling y'all, women only care about what's directly under their nose. They don't care about nothing else. They don't care how this affects those people, how it affects those people over there. They only give a damn about what's under their nose. And that's it. That's not just for black women. That's for women across the board. That is the problem. It sounds misogynistic. I'm just saying that's the problem with having a lot of women in a lot of not all leadership positions, but like when you have women in leadership positions, women only think about the stuff that they care about, the things that directly affect them versus men. When you're a man in leadership, you understand there's consequences for your actions. I can't focus on this side of the nation and ignore this side of the nation because this side of the nation might revolt and stab me in the back. When you're a woman, you ain't worried about that because you ain't worried about no type of physical violence or anything like that. But all the time we've been trying to tell you, man, y'all don't want to participate in this. Y'all keep hyping these folks up. Y'all keep giving this, and y'all want to, oh, you sound like a bigot. Those are white men talking points. That's white nationalism. That's da 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 da. Now look at you. Now look at you on the internet going back and forth about who's the real woman and who's not. Man, let's get it.
Be you.
Girl, don't nobody want to be you, right? Again, we have a
what? She said what? Hold on. Let me run that back.
Somebody else down. Girl, nobody want to be you.
What?
What? What the fuck?
Don't want to be you, but went and got all type of surgery and implants and makeup and hair and all type of stuff to look like you. What? Hey, this is what y'all signed up for. Y'all asked for this. Y'all asked for this. Just keep it in a little bit because I want to finish off.
Bitch, I speak very frequently and openly about my penis, about the type of sex I have, about the type of men that I'm attracted to. Girl, don't nobody want to be you. Y'all are just mad that people are really out here moving and happy, and y'all are really mad that people are being mistaken for you and getting more respect than you do. That has nothing to do with us. That is not a
getting more respect. I mean, how many, like, it is, if being hidden, because I'm aware that there's a lot of men out here who, you know what I'm saying, dabble in the pussy every now and again. But is it really more respect if you're a secret, if you everybody's secret? Because that's all I hear. I don't see no men out here walking around holding hands with them. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they starting to look so much like women that I just don't know that it's actually a biological man. So maybe
reason why you should be disrespecting us and trying to make it a big thing.
Yo, I have no clue how this works because I have no experience with trans women, right? But it sounds to me like, hey, some of these trans women out here are more feminine and treating some being so masculine, right? Tone it down, right? Embrace your femininity, okay? Again, this is just fascinating stuff.
Girl, don't nobody want no period. Don't nobody want no kids because a lot of you hoes don't want no kids. A lot of y'all only have any kids to keep a man around. A lot of y'all only have kids because you're trying to make your mom and daddy happy. A lot of y'all are
what does that have to do with anything?
married or not even married, but the ones that are getting married are married to a man that don't respect you, probably beat you, don't give you the compliment, don't treat you like the real woman that you are. So why are you really mad at us? You're not really mad at trans women for considering ourselves women. You're mad because you don't really get respected as the woman that you really were born to be real in. Girl, stop taking all your frustrations and your disrespect on other people. That has nothing to do with us. Anybody trying to take your place? Girl,
shit. You a damn lie. You a damn lie. But let me go ahead and say this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel no sympathy. I don't feel bad for you know what I'm saying, women in general, but black women in particular in this particular situation. I don't feel bad at all. I don't feel no sympathy. I don't feel compelled to help and join in. Nope. I don't care. I agree with biological women, but I ain't participating in nothing because this is the bed that you made. You made your bed when you chose feminism over your own community. That's a fact. When you decided that it was more about you and what you wanted as a woman over what benefited the overall community, this is what you chose. You got gentrification, and you got, what I'm saying, single parent homes. The boys are being raised feminine. It's like, come on, dog. And then when we say something about it, we misogynist. Y'all getting, listen, these trans women out here are getting the surgeries. They going above and beyond to try to look like you, or even better. Because last I checked, y'all averaging 180 pounds. But when we say that, we fat phobic or anti-black woman. Well, guess what? If there is a community of men that's out here dabbling in the pussy, how long before they say, fuck it, man, I'm going to just go public with it? How long? I mean, if it's the case, I don't know that that's the case. Me personally, I don't see too many men that I think are straight walking around out here with trans women. I don't know. Maybe I'm blind. Maybe I just don't be outside. I don't know. But I don't see too many. I mean, and I'm in Atlanta. So you would think if there's a place that's going to be more accepting of a man walking around with a trans woman. Now, granted, maybe they doing it in Buckhead. Maybe they doing it in Dunwoody. I don't know. I'm on the south side. But I just don't see that. But if there is a pool of men who, you know what I'm saying, dating trans women, and I bet you the trans women they weigh ain't 180 pounds on average. I mean, I don't know this person. I don't know how tall she is or how she's supposed to be, but I mean, she ain't huge, so I'm saying y'all made this, man. Y'all did this. You should have listened to the men in your community, and quite frankly, I don't have no sympathy for it. So, I mean, good luck. And the funny thing is, y'all going to war with these trans women over who women or not, and y'all still gonna go to the poll and vote Democrat. Man, get this shit out of my damn face, man. I'ma holler at y'all later.
Let's go. Hey. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Slide to the crib like Dracula's mansion, my baby.